First off, I just want to say from my family to yours, I hope you've had a happy, healthy and safe Black Friday and you've struck many fantastic deals. What a load of shit. We are back. We are back with a Ramble and Rant. Who remembers these? This was early Wandering Turnip, where I just go out rambling and rant about something. Well, I'm back because I got something to rant about, and it's goddamn Black Friday. It's insane, isn't it? It genuinely is insane how much it bombards you. And I feel like this year, more than any other year, I have just felt the overwhelming presence of the consumer god that is Black Friday. And I even got caught up in it myself, me, who I genuinely believe, marketing doesn't affect me, advertising doesn't affect me, and yet there I was, stood in a phone shop, about to pay a small fortune for the latest fancy phone that I just don't need. I've got the most ridiculous story to tell you about me getting involved in Black Friday and how I came out the other side without the phone, but with a stupid story. So I've got my main man, Ted, in the background. Ted, come on, you on camera. There he is. He normally joins me on the Ramble and Rants. And let's go. Let's talk about Black Friday. So first, let me know, did you get sucked into the whole Black Friday palaver? You genuinely can't have avoided it. It was everywhere. It was on the side of buses. It was on trains. It was popping up on every single shop that you went to or looked at online. It was just everywhere. And I think the term Black Friday comes from the end of the 1800s when there was a financial crash and they called it the Black Friday, and gold rapidly dropped in price, which is now what the shops do. They go, oh, we've dropped our prices, you will never get them this low again. And just everyone just does it now, and it's become the new festive holiday, the precursor to Christmas, when you can get all your deals. So how did I get wrapped up in the whole Black Friday nonsense? Well, it started when I got a message from my phone provider saying, your contract's about to finish. We've got this very special Black Friday upgrade for you. And then said an iPhone 15 or 16 and quoted a price. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to go into the shop. I'm going to go visit the store because, well, I've been doing a whole series on the death of the high street. I thought, let's go support the shop, go in. I'm sure I can get a better deal there. How wrong I was. Have you been inside a phone shop recently? They are bizarre places. It kind of feels like they're left over for the people who don't know how to use the internet. Yeah, and well, it was just gross. So I walk in and there's a guy just sat there on the table, and he wasn't working there, he was a customer, but he was just cutting his fingernails and just letting them trim onto the floor. And I was just staring at him like, what are you doing? And he kind of clocked me and then started putting them in his pocket. So I guess that was probably the bad omen. I should have walked out then. So anyway, I sit down with one of the workers of the store and they log on to my account and she goes, oh wow, oh God, you've been with us for so long, haven't you? Oh, and I can see there's a special note on your account that makes you eligible for the latest best deals. And I'm sat there proper smug like, not everyone's got this, how great. And then she starts asking me all these questions about what do you need your phone for, what are you using it for, how good do you need the camera to be. And I'm thinking in my head, to be honest, the only thing I actually really need is battery. That's it, just long battery. All I want is a phone that preferably will last me a couple of days. I'd like to not have to worry about taking the charger out, and if I end up staying somewhere, it can just last me at least a couple of days. But then she's like, well, have you seen the latest Samsung? And I look over it and it's all flashy and smart, and it's got this little pen stick that comes with it. And I'm like, oh yeah, I need that. I'm like, whoa, I need that. The pen alone has sold it. I'm like, right, sweet, let's do that. So I've fallen immediately. I've just been suckered in by the shiny little bright thing with a little gadget. And so we start working on the deal. We start talking about the prices, what contract length. And I decided to sign up for a 36-month contract. 36 months, that's 3 years. But I'm thinking in my head, well, that's actually cheaper than what I've been paying over this time, and the phone looks better and all that. And anyway, we go through it all. I think I'm getting the absolute best deal in the world. I get it all packaged up, I leave the shop and I think this is great, I've got my new phone. So then I get home and I do the whole transfer over from an iPhone to an Android, which in itself takes ages. So that was a whole ordeal in itself, getting it all transferred over. It took me a good couple of hours to do. And then I'm sat there thinking, oh, this is great, I've got my new phone. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna have a look online and see how much I saved with that deal. I'm just gonna check what all the other suckers had to pay who would have gotten this phone. And that's when I realised I'd been conned. So I put in the phone on the same phone provider's website and I choose the contract length and I look at the price and I go, well, that's weird because that's cheaper than what I've been offered in store. No, there must be something wrong here. So I change it, I go back and I click, let me just click 24 months, see what it would be 24 months. A 24-month contract would still be cheaper than what I got offered and what I took in the store. And I just realised then, I could have got a far better deal from the same phone provider just by going online. There was no special note on my account. There was no deal because I'd been with them for a long time. They were just selling me a phone more expensive in the shop and I fell for it. And at that point I went, right, I am going back tomorrow. So I go back in the next day, obviously, because I'm not going to get mugged off for 36 months. And I say, look, I'm going to return this phone because, well, I can see online that I can just get it cheaper, considerably cheaper. And not only that, I could get the upgraded storage. So I think the one that I'd been given was 128 gigabytes. And for cheaper, I could have also got the 256. So I was like, this is absolutely bonkers. And I said, how come you couldn't have offered me this deal? And basically, it seems that the physical store that you can walk into is just a separate operation from what you can buy online. It's almost like they're not connected, but this is the very same company, and yet they just couldn't offer me the same deals. It's mind-blowing. And if you think the most crazy part of all this is over, you are so wrong. So basically, I realised I wanted to keep my same number. I just want to keep my same number. Can't be bothered changing it. But to do so, I had to stay with the phone provider and stay on a SIM-only contract. So I was like, that's absolutely fine. I will stay with this phone provider if they can offer me the contract that I wanted, which I'd seen online. So this is just SIM-only, no new phone. And the one that I'd seen online was £10 a month for 40 gigabytes of data. So I ring them up and I say, look, I've seen this online, can you offer me this? And I'll happily stay with you. If you can't offer me that, I'll just leave your phone provider and I'll just take the risk. I'll have to change my number, but I'm fine. I just want that deal. And the person on the phone goes, ooh, I'm not sure about that. Let me just have a look. You know what I can offer you is £15 a month, 60 gigabytes of data. And I say, no. I know you can offer this deal because I'm literally looking at it online. It says £10 a month, 40 gigabytes of data. Can you offer me that? If not, I'm honestly fine. I'll just take my business elsewhere. And they go away for a bit and come back and go, do you know what? I've had a look and I don't think I can do this. But what I can offer is £12 a month. And you'll also get Paramount TV subscription service. I said, I don't need that. I'm not going to watch it. And the person went, well, you also get another SIM card with 6 gigabytes a day. I said, I don't need another SIM card. I've only got one phone. And they go, all right, give me a minute. They go away, come back with another offer, offering me more stuff I just don't need. And I'm like, why can't you just offer me the deal that I'm looking at online? Anyway, this goes on and on. And in the end, they come back to me. And this was just absolutely mind-blowing. They said, all right, I've got one final deal for you. It's 60 gigabytes of data, £6 a month. And I said, that's cheaper than what I was asking for. What do you mean that? Wow. And out of principle, I literally wanted to say, no, I want the £10 for 40 gigabytes of data that I can see. Why can you just not offer me that deal that is available to people? So obviously I did accept that deal because it was better than the one I was asking for, which doesn't make any sense. But anyway, I came away with a SIM-only contract, £6 a month, 40 gigabytes of data. Don't have the new swanky phone with a little pen that I absolutely didn't need, nor would I need. But yeah, that's my journey of falling into the Black Friday hype. And yeah, coming out the other side, the same man. Just a bit frustrated, with a story to tell that I hope you're enjoying. And that's the mad part in it. the whole time. And when even is Black Friday, I feel like it's been going on for a month. I feel like it's just been there looming. I assume the actual day may have been the Friday that's just gone, but I don't know. It just feels like it's this whole big packaged month, and it lures you into feeling that you need something. Oh my God, you are missing something from your life, and you kind of go, wait a minute, what am I missing something? Maybe I am missing something. What is it that I'm missing? I better search for what I'm missing. And they go, oh, you're missing this? You're missing this? Oh, you might be missing this thing. You should get this thing now. It's never going to be this price again. And then the maddest thing is, it's Monday morning this morning. I looked, it's fucking Cyber Monday. The same deals. It is just, oh my Lord. I want to go live in the woods. I'm genuinely thinking it's time to go live in the woods. Even if it's just for the Black Friday period. Just take yourself away from it. Go somewhere without Wi-Fi, go somewhere where you won't be bombarded, and just have that peaceful time where you can just be like, everything I need. The only problem with that is people will catch on to that and they'll start offering you special deals. Get away for the Black Friday period. Do you feel like you're getting stressed out too much during Black Friday? Well, here's a special package holiday deal for you. Good Lord. Oh, do you know what? Sometimes you just need to get out in the woods and have a good rant, don't you? Ramble and Rant. Ramble and Rant is back, ladies and gentlemen. This will be a feature back on the channel because I feel like I do, in fact, have a fair bit to rant about. And I think it's good for me. It's good for me to not let it just bottle up and sit inside and rant to my girlfriend. I can rant to you. I feel like maybe you've not featured enough in today's video because you're the calming presence that I bring with. I am the angry ranting man. Ted is the gorgeous little dog. Oh, also as well, I'll say this in this video. I made a video recently about bricks. I didn't think people would enjoy it as much as they did, but it's done really well. I'm so happy that a video about me looking for a specific type of brick has done really well. And I never expected so many people to get in touch and say, look, I've got a brick that you might be interested in. I genuinely have received over, I think, about 80 emails now from people saying, I've got a brick for you, mate. And so I will at some point be following up the video by touring the country and collecting up the bricks. So anyone who has got in touch, I will respond when I get round to it. I'm a bit overwhelmed currently with how many emails I'm getting, and I ain't very good at emails, but I will get back to you and I'll go on the hunt for more bricks because, yeah, apparently you liked watching that. Okay, whew. Let's finish the video there. Let's all be calm. We've calmed down. We've had a wonderful walk. We've had a wonderful rant. The rain's coming down. There's some birds chirping. Ted's there. Nice calm ending to the video. I've got the rant out. I'm feeling much better about myself. I can go home. Yeah, there we go. Thank you for watching. We're nice and calm. Fucking hell. Thank you for watching.